Wait, before the vlog starts, I would love to share some of my thoughts. Because I've been vlogging pretty much on and off for the past few years. Most of the time, I gave up halfway, either because I didn't have enough time or because I didn't have the patience to edit at the end. It's also part of being a perfectionist. I was so concerned that my life was not interesting to share. But recently, I realized that I have many things to look forward to next year, especially the Chopin competition in October 2025. Well, to clarify, I'm not playing in that competition. I'm just rooting for one of my favorite pianists. It might sound ridiculous that I start vlogging again because of somebody that I've never met in real life. I've not even heard him live. But because of him, I started a lot of personal projects recently. For example, learning Japanese, picking up digital painting, although I'm still pretty bad at it. I'm also going to practice rooms more regularly. Well, I was a classical pianist, but recently changed my path. Overall, whenever I see his videos or hear him play, I feel extremely happy, motivated, and want to share the experience. I hope that in a few years, when I look back and watch these videos again, I will feel that my life was full of hope and meaning. And sometimes frustrations, of course, but I hope there's not a lot of it. It will be because of him initially, this everything, but at the end, it will be for myself. December 14th, it was a Saturday. I went to downtown with my friends, shopping, ranting about our school, and eating yummy food. It was close to Christmas, so the dollar store was filled with red and green. It feels sweet, warm, and homey. We went to a malatang place for lunch. I used to have malatang pretty often when I was in San Francisco. Just like hot pot, nothing could be better for a cold day. Coming back home, I saw this thick 5-year diary. It's approaching the end of the second year. Recently, I was really bad at keeping diary. I often forgot to write down my thoughts at the end of the day. So I had to make up for the past few days, sometimes even a week. It was really painful trying to recall what happened. As I said, I picked up digital painting last summer. I am a beginner, but I love the experience that is so immersive and soothing. There's no stake. I can easily delete and revise my work on iPad. I learned that I can go to Pinterest for some inspiration, and today I did a piece of sunset. Also trying to build a reading habit. In late November, I checked out Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky from our school library. As of now, I have about 160 pages left. Reading was something I did a lot in my undergrad years. First thing after waking up was reading. Last thing before going to bed was reading. After graduating in the literature department, it's hard to read like that. But I miss that time, so I'm trying to find it back. As promised, after lunch I went to practice. We have 3 practice rooms at the Commons block. That day I had a neighbor who was practicing Chopin as well, ballad number 4. Everybody is playing Chopin these days. Maybe my neighbor will enter the competition as well. I'm working on what my favorite pianist is working on these days. Polonaise number 5, 6, and ballad number 3. I'm such a copycat. I've played the first 2 ballads before. Chopin is beautiful, melancholic, poetic, innocent, but also very difficult in terms of control and that kind of crystallized tone. I can imagine a great pianist who is able to play everything but not Chopin. In a way, it's a little bit similar to Mozart. It asks for a very unique voice. After saying goodbye to being a professional musician, I found more motivations in practicing. I pick up new pieces faster and open to more new stuff. This is my second day working on the ballad. It's not bad, isn't it? But at the same time, I lost the motivation to be nitpicky. All those tiny little details, do I really need to work on them for hours if I don't perform them on stage? Alright, so I just collapsed. Our school has a food bank, and they're distributing holiday hampers today. In their confirmation email, they told me to make sure that I can take the hamper home. I was like, how heavy could it be? Okay, it is really heavy. So we got instant noodles, maple syrup cookie, pancake, salt, which spilled, applesauce, soy sauce, toothpaste, canned vegetable, oil, banana bread, coffee, well, I don't drink coffee, and garlic, ginger root, some red potatoes, and last but not least, a holiday card. It's really cute. It looks like handmade, and it says it's designed by Sophie. I don't know who Sophie is, but thank you, Sophie. That's really sweet. And they also gave us a word search sheet and a gift card.
So the first thing you got that you were excited about, first thing you said, I can't believe I finally got this, maybe you felt like this was your moment that you've arrived.
Making it, arrived, it takes a long time to arrive. I think we'd all probably say, I don't know if we've ever arrived, but I don't know what arrive, I don't know if you want to arrive. You want,
Right.
It is a journey, but yeah, that was one of the first. I think, and then it was like 17 years of not getting this.
Started out hot. Yeah, but as you said, it's a journey, it's a process. Anybody else jump on it? There's a thing.
I've wanted to go and see A Real Pain for a while, but I've been debating because these 2 actors talk really fast and the movie is conversation heavy. I was afraid that I couldn't follow even with closed caption. But this morning I watched the roundtable the LA Times did 3 days ago. They invited actors like Adrian Brody, Jeremy Strong, and Kieran Culkin. And Kieran was talking about A Real Pain. They showed some clips. Watching those clips, I was thinking, damn, I really should go. So I bought a ticket for this afternoon. It's very cold today, rainy and windy. So I hope the journey is worthwhile. Well, it was not. I mean, I'm not talking about the movie, because I didn't end up seeing the movie. They gave me a refund because I didn't bring my ID, that cinema was 19 plus. But I asked them, last time I was there for Joker Folie à Deux, nobody checked my ID. Well, they didn't let me in. Sorry, Jesse. I really wanted to support you. I will try again next Tuesday with my ID.